statement, judge how much shade this person is throwing at the target of this possible shade on a scale of 1 to 50. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah, I think so. Simple enough.
Okay, so this quote, so first up, we got 3 quotes. First up is this one from Magic, where he says, foul trouble won't matter except with Lonzo. Everywhere else, we have a lot of guys behind them. Now, I'm putting that as about 50 at Tyler Ennis. That's almost like a why did we sign this guy type level of shade, but I don't know how you guys feel about that one.
I'll let you
Who's
go,
the Lakers
Trevor.
center right now?
All right, yeah, I mean,
Brooke Lopez.
That does seem like quite a shot at Tyler Ennis.
That is
although I
funny.
almost wonder if Jordan Clarkson catches a little bit of that shade too, because we know the Lakers have used him as a backup point guard as well.
You think the Lakers
But
are
yeah, I
gonna
mean,
have a
Magic
good
basically saying that there's.
It depends on how you define
Lonzo
good.
Ball.
I don't
I
know.
gotta
agree with
rebuild.
you, Harrison. I think
Yeah.
I got
Lonzo Ball,
with the
they
big
gotta
50 on
rebuild.
that one.
I think
As much shade as
I think
Magic
they'll be
Johnson's
fun to watch.
capable of throwing
I
without
think they'll-
outright saying our backup
they'll probably
point guards
win.
suck.
They'll win
Well,
more games than
actually,
last year.
Speaking
But
of as much shade as Magic Johnson's capable of throwing,
that'd be really nice.
we have another quote from
Even as a
Magic on
7
Lonzo
seed.
Ball, and
That'd be
he
great.
said, we needed a leader and we have one. So
Ouch.
I can't help but feel like that was a little bit of shade. It feels like maybe unintentional or not, I don't know. This feels very similar to the shade that we got earlier this summer about a certain D'Angelo Russell who was on his way out of town. I'm going to put this one at about a 35 because I'm honestly of the belief that Magic may not realize that his words are going to be twisted like this.
Yeah, see, I think I'd go down even a little bit lower than a 35. I'll go 25 on that, just because we have kind of heard this before. Magic has said worse about D'Angelo Russell, and not, he kind of says things that are not necessarily complimentary, but they're not the worst things ever. He's not particularly calling D'Angelo Russell a bad guy or anything like that, but he does question his leadership, and he's kind of alluding to that here, but it's not as blatant. So I'll go 25 with it.
I'll split the difference a little bit. Harrison, you said 35.
I thought you were going to go 50 just because you were going to get mad again. I was really hoping to trigger you.
I could. I'm sure the Lonzo Ball talk will go from 30 to 35 to 40 to 45 to 50.
To driving to Magic's house.
Asking him to meet me in Temecula, like all those good things that normal people obviously do. They can get more. But I think because we've heard of
Did you
it.
watch
In a half mile, make a left turn on La
Play with
Cienega
UCLA?
Boulevard.
Oh yeah,
He's amazing, man.
He's terrific.
I think it's more shade than it isn't.
It took me
Because
one game
we have heard it before, and it's
realizing
this narrative that
that
Magic is
he
kind of
had to
falling
be the
back
guy
on
we had to get.
when talking
That has
about
been
the guys
when
who were
season- I'm a Miami
over there.
fan.
I
I'm
think
from
it's
Miami.
definitely.
When the season first started, Miami, I lost I think 75% of the games.
Oh yeah, they started up
season.
there.
And I always said, oh, this is good because then we can draft Lorenzo Ball. I always saw it since Lorenzo Ball first touched his feet in the Poly Pavilion. I knew he was going to be a good player.
Oh yeah,
He's a great player.
he's an outstanding player.
I was hoping that Miami would have a losing season so that we could pick him up, and we had that big turnaround in the second half of the season.
What's funny is we had an opportunity. We had an opportunity to get Whiteside, and we turned him down, and he went to Miami. He actually tried to go to the Lakers, and our coach at the time, Byron Scott, declined to take him. And
You don't want to pay him?
no, it was because he had a lot of baggage with him.
Yeah. I mean,
Quarter mile, make a
that was
left turn on
everyone's
La
worry
Cienega
when he
Boulevard.
First landed in Miami, it was like, is he going to still carry around that baggage? But luckily, Miami is the type of team that if you're carrying that luggage with you and that baggage during the season, you will be out.
Yeah. And there was a couple of times they actually thought about, they tried to trade. They tried to trade him to Houston for Dwight Howard.
Yeah, that would have been a mistake.
Oh yeah. They tried to do it, but it didn't work out. And good thing it didn't work out for you guys. So
Yeah, that would have been. It's crazy how Dwight Howard was the most dominant center at one point. And out of nowhere, he just went off the map.
yeah. part of it is